We are out here. Niggas see the hustle. Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Niggas see the hustle, man, they love it how I get it. Nigga, fuck the talking, every day you gotta live. Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Said I gotta get it, see me with it, yeah, I got it. Now it's time to flip it like the scriptures make a profit.
What up, world? It's your boy Trade, videomixtape.com, See the Hustle. Another episode for y'all. I'm here today with the young king right here, H3NDO.
Hey, what's good? King? How you doing, bro?
All right. Man, y'all, just wanted to chop it up, talk with you, man. I see your work on the gram.
Word.
And, you know, instead of just like, you know, shooting the like on the joint, there's like a respect to, like, you know, actually sit here and talk with you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate that, man.
And see how you moving. Man, yo, so on this journey that you got, man, like I like your music and all that, what
Thanks,
you got
dog.
going on, man. Like tell me a little bit about yourself and what, like, you know what I mean, what you got going on, man.
I
like,
got you.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm from the south side of Pleasantville originally.
All right.
My mama, she worked there for like 26 years.
Okay.
And I'm from like South Jersey, like Atlantic County. So like I moved around a lot. Like I moved from Pleasantville to Egg Harbor Township, to Mays Landing, to Vineland, to Summers Point, and now, you know, I'm up here in Blackwood and stuff. And
Okay.
I'm just I'm working on music super hard. Like I made a decision one day where I was like, I don't want a plan B. I could give a fuck less about my GED. I don't want to work for somebody for the rest of my life. Okay. And I believe in myself too much. I have too much talent to even, you know, put that on the back burner and just waste away. Okay. You know, like I don't tolerate that kind of stuff in my life. You feel me? I just feel like people who say they failed are people who haven't tried hard enough.
So you saying that, right? Like, what was the moment that made you just come to that conclusion? Because, you know, it's a lot of people that do come to that conclusion, like even myself. Like, you know, like I chose a path. Like, you know, as me being a film director, film creator, content creator, I made a decision that, you know what, I'm going all into what I do. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm just not gonna cheat myself anymore.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what moment happened to you where you just decided to do that?
I think I was like 16 when like it first occurred. I was going through a lot of stuff in my life, and
right.
You know, me and my moms was just really going crazy. Like we were just bumping heads a lot, and I told her like one day, I was like, listen, I'm tired of like living here. I'm tired of being in this toxic environment. You know, even though my mom, she wasn't the cause of the toxic environment, I told her like, one day I'm going to never come back home. Yeah. One day I'm just going to leave. Okay. And then when I started getting more serious about rapping, that dream of never coming back home became, you know, wanting to be a touring artist. And then that evolved into, you know, it's me wanting to help people with my music. Because like, I feel like any musician, no matter if you make club music, no matter if you make party music, no matter if you make conscious music, you come to a point where you write about your life. You feel me? And I was like, this could help somebody. Right. Not only can this help somebody, this can help me. So why not share my therapy with somebody else that could be going through the same thing, or maybe even potentially worse? And that's where that passion and that drive came from, because I wasn't good at anything. Like, I tried basketball because my mom was a coach. I played that up until I was 13. Right. And I was like, this is ass. I was a hooligan in school. Like, I was just doing a lot of fucked up shit in school. So that wasn't working. Okay. And the only thing that really helped me channel everything was like poetry, rapping, music.
Creative, man. Yeah.
Exactly, just being a creative person. Yeah. I didn't like people telling me that I couldn't do something. Okay. You know, I didn't like people telling me that I wasn't allowed to do something, or that I didn't have enough potential to do something. I never liked that at all. Yeah. And it just made me super, super like angry about the system of school, about everything that like people have to go through with a 9-to-5, who are probably so talented or so intelligent that they could be doing something better to benefit themselves. Right. And so I made the decision to just not be one of those people. I don't want to be one of my friends who's going to college because their parents made them. Yeah. I don't want to be one of those people who work a 9-to-5 because they didn't believe in themselves enough. That's just not my stilo. Right. And I don't believe anyone should live that life.
And it's funny, man, because I can hear it in your music when I heard it. Like, you know what I mean? Exactly what you're saying.
Appreciate that.
It's like it's matching. Like, your music is matching your personality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I first saw you like at a showcase. I was filming a show. One of the artists there at a showcase. I think in Hamilton, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it the
Hamilton.
it was the HIBM showcase?
Yeah. I was there filming for Kick
Season.
His
music is dope.
So I was there filming him, and so I just got a chance to see all the artists, and your energy stood out. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I was working out there, your energy stood out. Besides, you know, me doing the other projects, and I was like, yo, this dude got the energy. I see it. Let me see what your work look like. That shit was pretty tough, and now it's just like, now we here sitting here talking about, like, you know what I mean, your journey and your goals, and like with this interview process, it's an opportunity to you know, for people to invest in you as the person. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
which I want as an artist.
Yeah, you know, it's bigger than just rapping on beats and all that. It's about the person that you are, and I mean, where people want to invest in you. So I know you got like some music that's coming out, man. You got any music videos that's out?
I got this one music video coming out called Lonely Soul.
Okay.
Yo, this shit is crazy. I've only put out the first verse. Like, when I put the preview out, like, most of the first verse is on the preview.
Okay.
And it gives like a real good taste of the direction I'm going. The beat is Retarded, made by Tony G's. You feel me? Go fuck with my mans, cause he makes crazy beats, super diverse. Tony G's, yo, he's
Tony G's, okay.
Beast. He's a fucking beast.
Who directed it?
My boy Wave Change.
Wave Change.
Yeah, look him up on Instagram. Follow Wave Change on Instagram. I hit him up because he had did some of my homies' music videos. My boy Grizz and my boy Izzy. Okay. Looked them up too. They fire. And I was like, yo, how much is this music video? Mm-hmm. And I found out his price, and I hit him up. The pricing was legit, and we just got it done. He came over. It was really organic, you know. I didn't write down like a treatment for a video, even though I should have. Yeah. And I just told him, like, this is what we should do. These are some of the spots that I want to record at. And I later, you know, I texted him and I told him the kind of edits that I wanted. Yeah. And we just made it happen.
So when you dropping this video, when you releasing it?
I think I'm gonna release it probably next month, hopefully.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I've just been procrastinating. You know, I haven't like gotten my I's and my T's dotted and crossed.
Timing is everything, so you know.
Timing is most definitely everything, and I'm really nervous. I'm not gonna lie, cause like it's like my first official music video. Okay. I was in a music video once with my with this dude Cricket. Okay. And that music video has like almost 8,000 views. Cool. So I'm not a stranger to it, but like it's my own personal thing. Okay. You know, that song means a lot to me. It's actually a year old. Okay. And I've been waiting to drop a music video for so long. Money's just been fucked up, or like I didn't believe in myself enough. But like this is the perfect time. Okay. Cause me and Shu, look at my boy Shu 856 on Instagram. My boy Shu, he's got some amazing things coming. We have an amazing EP coming. Right. We just have so much stuff made together, and I got like a solo EP that I'm working on. Okay. And this is the perfect time. This is the perfect time to give people a part of me that I've always wanted people to see, you know? Right. So I think this music video is gonna do a wonderful thing for myself as in a career aspect, and for people who are like dealing with certain kinds of issues.
Yeah, man, definitely. So when you got a project coming out?
Yeah.
This year or this summer or?
It should be this summer. I'm gonna try for July 4th. Okay. That date means so much to me because my boy, he had passed away. Rest in peace, Bo Riley. And his birthday's on July 4th. Wow. And I dropped my first album on July 4th, especially for his birthday.
What was the title of that project?
It was called Sober, and it stood for Stories of a Black Enraged Renegade. I love that album. I stand behind it like 85%. Right. There's certain tweaks about that album that I don't like, but like that album is really solid. Yeah. And if you wanted to get like a real big understanding of the kind of artist that I am, even like the sound that I'm going for, right, I suggest that you listen to that. You know. And yeah, I dropped that album on July 4th. So I'm trying to make sure I can drop this album on July 4th as well.
And what's the title of this project?
It's called I'm toying with it. Like, I know I want it to be SOS. Okay. but I don't know whether I want it to be. At first, I wanted it to be samples of sadness, but I couldn't get enough sample beats for it. But I have the EP all like planned out,
Right.
and I have the songs for it. It should be like 6 to 8 songs. I think I'm gonna call it probably like just Summer of Sadness, just to like shake things up, because a lot of people, like, when the summer comes around, they want party songs, they want to go to the club and feel good. And you know, growing up, for me, summer has always been like a real messed up like season for me. Like, I've either lost people in the summer, or I've gone through my like worst tribulations in the summer.
Okay.
I don't really even really like anything traditionally about summer. Like, I don't like the beach.
Yeah.
And this album is like really, 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 really emotional and really, really dark. And you know, I think it's gonna set the tone for people to probably just move in a kind of different way, you know.
Okay.
To shake up things and to shake up tradition, because in the winter, that's when you get like your breakup songs, your super deep love songs and stuff like that.
It's cuffing season.
Exactly. Yeah. All your dark songs if you're if you're a lonely person. But like, excuse me, for me, I've felt lonely no matter what. It didn't matter who was around me or what season it was.
Okay.
So like, that's the kind of music I'm gonna give people. Not just like, you know, depressing music, but just like music that people can relate to. You know, even music that can be used as like a salvation for people.
Okay. Yeah.
I have club songs and stuff like that, but like, I feel like that stuff isn't. It's not that it's not valid, but it just doesn't show the kind of artist that I want to be. You know,
Okay.
That's just a part of my personality. But as a whole, like, I want everybody to see who I am and the things that I've struggled with, and just for them to understand that like they're not alone, no matter
Right.
what kind of thing that they struggle with. That's just something that I've always been adamant about.
So I want to hear some tracks, man. I know you got like what's like two songs that best represent you on how H3NDO is coming for 2019 for the summer and all that. Like, you got something that you can play that when somebody's going to be seeing this for the first time, never know who you are.
I got two songs.
What's the best song that best represent you?
I got 2 songs. I got this one remix called A Lot.
Okay.
That joint is crazy. Shout out to J. Cole and 21 Savage. Shout out to Tory Lanez for bodying this remix. It was nuts.
Okay.
I suggest everybody definitely check out the Tory Lanez remix to this joint.
But now you on deck. This is your version.
When I made this song, when I decided to make this remix, I heard Tory Lanez version and I was like, yo, bro went crazy. Like, that's one of my favorite artists right now. So like, when I heard his shit, I was like, bro went crazy, like dumb.
Right.
So I have to be better than him. I wasn't even thinking about bodying out J. Cole, because I thought Tory Lanez did better than J. Cole's verse.
Okay.
So I was like, I gotta set a standard for myself. Like, I'm a real lyricist. Not only am I a lyricist, but like I'm an actual conscious lyricist.
Right.
You know how like you'll have like rappers that can just use mad big words and make them sound nice and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I can't just be the nigga that just says things just because they sound dope.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a lyricist. Like, I'm trying to take you to a different universe.
Okay.
So like, when it comes to my technique and the content and even like the sound of the beat,
Right.
I want it all to have a personality.
Okay.
So I feel like this is a real good description of how I body remixes and how I, you know, make the song mine.
Okay.
I'm putting the sesame down, killing these niggas inside.
All right.
Had to rewind it real quick.
All right, let's get to it.
And I got some shit that I just need to let off. Need to vent a little bit. Get this shit off my chest. Some shit that y'all niggas need to hear real quick.
Damn, Mizzy Mari.
How many bars you got? How many scars you got? How many niggas is claiming they real, but then they go talk to cops? My lady be whipping the car with the weed and the fannies. We never do walk a lot. So all my ops, they broads and stars. They saw my cock and they jaw was live. Yeah, niggas is capping and happy about it. All of their homies be laughing around them, hyping them up to look fast and astounding. Or some type of gangster who packing the pound. When my niggas was holding the drugs, we rarely was holding a gun. No gat in the trousers. Don't get it twisted. I know about holding them biscuits. They make an extravagant sound. If you niggas want smoke with the God, I'm opening shop. Get a can of whoop ass if you doubt it. Never was passive about it. I own and I practice my prowess to pass. We get sound is fuck every op. I'm on every block. You don't keep a Glock. You talk to the cops. I got the drop. You never was hot. I'm all in your spot and I'm trapping around it. Don't need to take a month to scheme and make it up an easy A. Since my teeth and age were young, I need some space to go breathe and blaze the blood. I see the hate on the preceding basis. Love leads. We chase a bunch. Need some cave that does. I need to pray that God leads the way for us. Cause every moment I see on the news is grieving and blues and green in the hand of the greediest people who choose the evilest dudes. We agree and approve that our freedom is doomed. They take every right. The minute we stand and they see us salute. Seen so much pain in my life, there was anger and strife, but a nigga won't grovel about it. My life is it, playing a script, and one day I just might write a novel about it. I would get bullied by niggas and bitches as equals. They order me, don't get up again. Then they try to act concerned when they witness the gashes and burns that rolls above the skin. Fuck every brother and sister I got. I don't listen to moms. No one wanted them, slamming the door on the people who giving advice. Leave me and don't you come again. Dealt with domestic abuse, molested and bruised. My bros are druggy. Just look at the cons and the pros. I'm up against trapping outside of my home. Was loving it, though was coming in. Foes becoming friends. Thought it was safe to go open up again. Then I went crazy. My soul was shut again. I had no person to hold me up again. Never thought that I'd progress in the game with the effort I gave when I made it my hobby. Now all of these niggas is food when I spit to get chewed. These niggas afraid to get body. I fell in love with the sisters like Ellen DeGeneres, fucking a lesbian woman. I was a rebellious nigga. I fell in addiction. I knew my perception was crooked. Now I'm just selling them tickets. Irrelevant niggas is jealous and checking my book, and your worth is determined by blessings of birth and the sweat from the love and the effort you put in. I got the recipe down. Watch how I'm chefing it now. They try to tell me no, 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 no to my fate, but baby I'm Destiny's child. Y'all niggas my seeds, but all of y'all buns. I'm thinking about putting the sesame down. Killing these niggas inside of the lab. Ironic you don't see a Dexter around. She fucked me cause shorty the scene that I'm fly as a bird. My children will nest on her bowels, and if I pull out, she taking the rest of me down. She'll clean up the mess with her mouth. Move away, I need space. I surf, I can move and sway with each wave. I will murder all of you today with each page. Don't listen to a word you say, it breeds hate. Swear that I'm sicker than victims of cancer who went in remission but just caught the same shit again. Got them all sticking their hands up. The shit that I'm spitting is hitting your brain and your stem. I pray that I make it and never see cages of pins. I deal with the anger within. I cope with my hate and I made it my friend. If I have a relapse, I won't make it again. No disrespect to you, 21 Savage, my nigga, but you not a savage to me. A savage is someone who traps and who stacks in abundance but never will actually speak on problems we have like bodies and bags and choppers and gas in the back of the sea. You rap about all of that, so I can't call you that. Savage, your raps are an activist speech. I hope that you make a new record and visit your kids now that you back on the street, cause you inspiration to go see the kid that I'm raising to hear him say daddy to me. Hey yo man, shout out my slime Sav Goat, you feel me? Shout out my nigga fucking Angel. Shout out my nigga fucking Terrell. Shout out fucking everybody I fuck with, you feel me? I just need to get that off my chest, you feel me? Feel like it's been a lot of weak ass niggas talking a lot of weak ass shit but not really proving it. And I had to rap about my real life real quick, cause that's all I give. Man, I hope that anyone hears this and they take from it, they take inspiration from it, and they take, you feel me, rejoice from it, salvation. Because I've been through a lot, you feel me? And I know everybody else has. So like, I gotta rap to give y'all peace.
Yeah, I like that one, Kenny.
Yo, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was really deep. I like the no Destiny
right?
Child play.
That was my favorite metaphor on that whole song, yo. When I made that metaphor, I was so happy. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
All right, now I got this one song called Independent.
Independent?
Yeah, it's a real beautiful beat. Made by Tony G's.
Okay. Where's Tony G's at?
He lives in Egg Harbor Township, like on the border of Egg Harbor Township in Pleasantville.
I gotta get an interview with you too, bro. So
Next Kings, yo.
Purchase your tracks today.
Next king.
Some of my niggas are really inside of the trap. Dependent on nobody, keeping their pockets intact. Some of my friends are still living with mommy and dad. And I'm in the middle of offing my top in the bath. Mama, I'm sorry, I know that you're sick of me sticking with those that you know are my enemies. Truthfully, this isn't one-sided trickery. I'm only with them cause drugs that they lending me lift my mood, but my mind is solar crushed. Yo, bro, no more dope, just sober up. Don't low blow when your nose just smoking blunt. Don't you dare overdose on hoes and drugs. Stay in your pocket. Tell hoes and the haters to stay from your wallet. Face it or drop it. Make a survivor, take aim at your face and then pop it. Some of my niggas are really inside of the trap. Dependent on nobody, keeping their pockets intact. Some of my niggas are really inside of the trap. Dependent on nobody, keeping their pockets intact. The moment I saw you, I looked for a hole to crawl through. Still trying to deal with the pain I caused you. I don't aim to talk to you or speak in person, cause I'll either be mean or nervous. It's been 2 months since we last spoke. I'm an asshole, but you lucky that I told you that I cheated in the first place. Broke you down in the worst way, show no emotion, then you broke it off and learned hate. Try to act like I'm not tripping. Drug addict, try to act like I'm not sniffing. I'm just worried about the top or the thoughts given. Put me in a dog pound, but I got bitches. Hope you find all you need and leave me behind. I hope the snakes don't bleed you dry. I'm on my knees to Jesus and I pray it doesn't leave your side. And I really hop you seek divine treatment. And the hate inside leaves your eyes. And the people that you love don't leave your life. But if you can't seem to find peace of mind, stay away cause I got nothing but peace of mind. Some of my niggas are really inside of the trap. Dependent on nobody, keeping their pockets intact. Some of my niggas are really inside of the trap. Dependent on nobody, keeping their pockets intact.
yeah, I like that.
appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
That last song was off my old album.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that song so much, bro.
So that's on, it's on your SoundCloud?
Yeah.
What's the SoundCloud?
My SoundCloud long as hell.
Okay. So is the SoundCloud link on your Instagram bio?
It should be, yeah.
Should be on
yeah.
there? Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
So
But,
if y'all want to go check that out, go and
you
follow him
should.
on Instagram.
I'm finna be done with SoundCloud soon though.
Yeah.
I'm just stick strictly to Spotify. I think I'm pretty much done with remixes.
Okay.
I started doing remixes just cause like I felt like a lot of people were sleeping on me as an artist and as a rapper.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, fuck everybody. Like I'm just finna take everybody's beat and destroy it.
Mm-hmm.
I almost started taking like some of these local niggas beats, like some of the songs that they've done and just eating them too.
Yeah.
But
that's a conflict.
man, I don't even want to say nothing because like
Yeah.
sometimes my mouth be getting me into trouble. I say shit sometimes that could be like perceived to somebody as like really, really arrogant. Like,
Yeah.
Cause I'm the type of nigga to go on Facebook and be like, yo, I'm the best rapper out right now. Like locally, famous wise, I don't care. Like I'm that nigga.
Yeah,
you feel me?
yeah.
You can't tell me no different.
It's great to have that confidence, but you know what I mean? Like even along with this whole process is all about inspiring, positive energy.
Most definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And like changing that whole cycle of like, you know what I mean? Like rap hip hop is competitive.
Most definitely.
But you know what I mean? But it's all about your journey and what you're gonna do to spread your message globally. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I try to reverse that whole mindset of like the local competition. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you were saying, you was targeting like what is it? Tory Lanez. You was inspired by him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it made you like, yo, I gotta do something better than that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You're the best artist in the game right now.
Yeah, okay. So you like, yo, like that's your goal. Like, you know what I mean? Those are your competition. Like, you know what I mean? So once you dumb down to like the local, it's kind of like I see you as a bigger artist than that. So like, you know what I mean? Always stay above the madness, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's challenging for everybody.
It is. It definitely is.
It's a challenge, but you know what I'm saying? Like I just came to that conclusion. I just love my peoples. I love to see them shine.
Word.
Whatever.
I love to watch niggas win, man.
Yeah.
I really do.
And you know what I mean? And not worried about getting left behind. Like some people think they're gonna get left behind if one is having a nice momentum. But I'm the type to pass the energy to the next man if I ain't got it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
facts.
Instead of just holding shit back, man. But
I be on the same kind of level, you know. And I think one of my biggest issues is that like when I peep an artist at my level is on some bullshit or is like arrogant, I'm the kind of nigga to speak on it and to make it clear that I don't fuck with them. And I feel like even if that is a righteous move, it can come off as very, very arrogant. It can come off as very, you know, conflicting and offensive.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna apologize for it because I can't really,
speaking your truth.
Yeah, I can't really tolerate any kind of bullshit to my truth or any bullshit in my life. But at the same time, like, I have to understand that I'm an artist too. Like, no matter who you are, like, you have an ego and you're sensitive. Like, nobody likes being called out on their bullshit, or being embarrassed. Nobody likes, you know, feeling like they under another artist. Because I've definitely been jealous of like dudes with more clout than me, or you feel me, guys who have done more stuff than I have on a local platform and have toured and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, I try and center myself and only focus on myself. But like, I feel like as local artists go, a lot of us don't really understand, even me to a certain degree, that none of us are really that important when it comes to the grand scheme of things. Like, we are not at our idols' levels, and until we are there, I don't feel like there's any room for any of us to have an ego or for any of us to feel to shade one another. But when I see it, and when I see motherfuckers like having an ego, or when I see motherfuckers making, you know, just making real iffy moves, I don't be quiet about it. I'm one of the only niggas who actually says something. Because a lot of motherfuckers will be like, oh, we gotta support each other, but those be the same motherfuckers who don't show up to a show, or don't share your music on Facebook, or don't click your SoundCloud, or you know, just small petty
it's inside
shit like
competition. It's inside competition, but as long as you're thinking globally, like, no one is local. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a global mindset. I have a global
and
brand
everyone
that I'm
should
trying
have
to
that
push.
mindset.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can't even I can't even knock no one because I'm not. Thing is, like even when you're doing your music, it needs to target. You need to find your target fan base, like you know what I mean. Because if you're sharing it on your platform, you're only sharing it with other artists. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that's getting nowhere. So you need to share that to somebody who doesn't do music, don't care about making music at all. Like that's your fan base, that's your target. But along the lines of that, man, it was great kicking it with you. And I like what you're doing. I like what you're putting together. I want you to keep that momentum going. Like you know what I'm saying. And
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, definitely. So hopefully we do some work and then we'll check on you to see what's going on. What's your next move?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All that. And on that note, this your boy Trade signing off with the Young King.
H3NDO_,
H3NDO_,
man. Follow me on Instagram, man.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Niggas see the hustle, man, they love it how I get it. Nigga, fuck the talking, every day you gotta live. Power in the money, money in the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour. Said I gotta get it, see me with it, yeah, I got it. Now it's time to flip it like the scriptures make a profit.
Power in the money, if I get it by the minute, imagine what I can make in an hour getting money. $1 billion dreaming. Prince, I can't